Hello. This is going to be hopefully my first successful attempt at doing a Fallout 3 fully modded playthrough. I've have tried this once before, just one last week, and I ran into some issues with YouTube copyright. It ended up being that in Fallout 3 there's a lot of music, ambient music in the background, and also music um, played on radios and stuff, and then they get caught by copyright, and in most cases it makes it non-monetizable, which is not a big deal because that is the purpose of what I'm trying to do. But it will actually, in some cases, block the sound completely, which really messed things up. So it's one thing to watch if someone play a game, another thing to watch it with no sound. So I'm going to be attempting to do this again, and what I'm going to do this time is turn off all music in the background so that it won't be playing when I'm going through the wasteland through Washington, and also I'll do my best, I guess, turn radios off and stuff, although I have a feeling that's going to be inevitable. It's going to happen. I've seen videos of Gopher doing his playthroughs, and he got hit as well in the past, so I expect the same to happen to me. But what I'll do is use the tools in YouTube to try to take out that sound, and hopefully the worst case it'll just non-monetize it, and I'll still be able to store my playthrough for prosperity, so I'll always see it. So hopefully this will be of interest to some people. I know it'll be of interest to me to go through this experience. It's a new computer I have, and I'm all geared up now with recording software, a decent rig that can do this, and play a fully modded game. My first playthrough is going to be Fallout 3 fully modded, and I'll show you what I have installed. However, since I just got this last 10 years, I haven't played very many games until I got this gaming rig. Most of the stuff has been played on lately PS3 and PS4. For example, Oblivion and Skyrim I played on the PS3, loved it, but of course that's not the optimal way to play. So what I'm hoping to do in the next while is to do a playthrough of Fallout 3, which I've never played, fully modded, so a 10-year-old game that'll be like new, maybe 8 years old, followed by a Fallout New Vegas, fully modded, and looking forward to that. I also played Witcher 3 on the PS4, really enjoyed it. So I have here the Witcher, fully modded Witcher, The Rise of the White Wolf, and Witcher 2, which I haven't yet modded yet, but it just looks fantastic regardless. The quality of the game looks still very nice. Skyrim is a game that I really enjoyed. I will play this fully modded as well, following a guide, and I'll talk about the guides that I use. I use step guides in most cases, and then go back and do Oblivion fully modded as well. As far as Elder Scrolls, never played it. Shame on me, never had the opportunity to, and now I will, fully modded. So I'm looking forward to all that. So basically for this playthrough will be Fallout 3, and I'll show you what it looks like. I followed a mod guide on the Step forum, where they have all kinds of mod guides for Skyrim and also for other games from Bethesda, and this is an example of one. Where is he? Kelmych is the author of this, and he maintains it, and it's still very active today. There's still keeping it current, and the mod can be found here, procedures. And you can see here from the updates, even as of today, there's still plenty of updates going on. And I have implemented this full mod procedure, and have a modded Fallout 3 that's going to look awfully good. The only issue we're having with it, it's almost perfect. Just some texture problems with some characters that are not fully clothed, that have some skin exposed. There's a bit of a difference between the face and the body, because of the Project Beauty really does a good job in the face, and then you put some clothing mods on, and there's some texture issues when skin is showing. But when they're fully armored and or fully clothed, with like armor of any kind, looks great. And I believe in the beginning of the game you'll have people in rags and stuff like that, not great clothing, but as time passes, I'm sure I'm not even going to see the issues. I'll be too busy trying to live. So just to be transparent, I played Fallout 3. First time I got pretty much to Megaton and started venturing out and doing some of the missions in the minefields and things like that. So I'm going to redo that so that I can record from the beginning. So the beginning part, I may skip a couple of things just to move along, just so I don't, you know, go through all the things I already totally aware of. But I will do all the steps, all the missions, and then pretty shortly after, I'm going to be into unknown territory, and I'm probably going to die very regular. I'm not very good at shooters, and I'm probably going to die at a pretty good rate. Okay, so that's pretty much the story of this mod. I will be using this mod list, which was found on that website. There's about 300 mods and no saves, so it's all going to be a clean start. Okay, so will post at the bottom of this video where the guide can be found, because if it interests you, I'm sure you'll be able to get some great playthroughs with this mod kit that they have. The character is going to be called Raydome.